Dear Adrian, or rather, Dear Adrian and Veronica, hello, bitch, and welcome to this letter. Well, certainly you deserve one another, and I wish you much joy. I hope you get so involved that the mutual damage will be permanent. I hope you regret the day I introduced you, and I hope that when you break up, as you inevitably will, I give you 6 months, which your shared pride will extend to a year, all the better for fucking you up, says I. You are left with a lifetime of bitterness that will poison your subsequent relationships. Part of me hopes you'll have a child, because I'm a great believer in time's revenge. Yeah, unto the next generation and the next. See great art. But revenge must be on the right people, i.e., you two. And you're not great art, just a cartoonist doodle. So I don't wish you that. It would be unjust to inflict on some innocent fetus the prospect of discovering that it was the fruit of your loin, if you'll excuse the poeticism. So, keep rolling the directs onto his spindly cock, Veronica, or perhaps you haven't let him go that far yet. Still, enough of the courtesies. I have just a few precise things to say to each of you. Adrian, you already know she's a cock teaser, of course. Though I expect you told yourself she was engaged in some struggle with her principles, which you as a philosopher would employ your gray cells to help her overcome. If she hasn't let you go all the way yet, I suggest you break up with her, and she'll be round your place with sodden knockers and a 3-pack, eager to give it away. But cock teasing is also a metaphor. She is someone who will manipulate your inner self while holding hers back from you. I leave a precise diagnosis to the head shrinkers, which might vary according to the day of the week, and merely note her inability to imagine anyone else's feelings or emotional life. Even her own mother warned me against her. If I were you, I would check things out with Mom. Ask her about damage a long way back. Of course, you'll have to do this behind Veronica's back, because boy, is that girl a control freak. Oh, and she's also a snob, as you must be aware, who only took up with you because you were soon to have a B.A. Cantub after your name. Remember how much you despise Brother Jack and his posh friends? Is that who you want to run with now? But don't forget, give her time, and she'll look down on you just as she looks down on me. Veronica. Interesting, that joint letter. Your malice mixed with his priggishness. Quite a marriage of talents. Like your sense of social superiority versus his sense of intellectual superiority. But don't think you can outsmart Adrian as you, for a time, outsmarted me. I can see your tactics. Isolate him, cut him off from his old friends, make him dependent on you, etc., etc. That might work in the short term, but in the long, it's just a question of whether you can get pregnant before he discovers your bore. And even if you do nail him down, you can look forward to a lifetime of having your logic corrected, to breakfast table pedantry, and stifled yawns at your airs and graces. I can't do anything to you now, but time can. Time will tell. It always does. Compliments of the season to you, and may the acid rain fall on your joint and anointed heads. Tony.